Hi everyone, Val here. Welcome to my vlog, and this is the 8th vlog in my pre-cruise vlog series. And as you know, Steve and I will be going on the Oasis of the Sea in 6 more weeks, and I'm doing a pre-cruise vlog every Tuesday up until the day we're going on to our cruise. So I thought I'd share some of the details of our cruise with you and some of the things about different ships while you're going cruising, if you go cruising. So today's topic is going to be about things you can do while you're on the ship. And you know, I've talked about the shows and excursions and things like that, the dining options already. I want to talk about those other things that you can do when you're on the ships. So first of all, I know with the Oasis of the Sea, the things that I've found on the ship that you can do is, I know they have pools and they have 2 flow riders with a surf simulator. Most ships have fitness centers, and of course they have the state-of-the-art fitness center with a jogging track, and most ships will have the jogging track that goes along the outside of the ship for people who want to jog, and it's a great place to jog. The scenery is great. All ships have casinos, or most all of them that I know about have casinos, and of course Oasis of the Sea will have a casino also. Oasis of the Sea has 2 climbing walls, and they're 43 foot tall. Every ship has a youth area, a place where the youth can go and have activities away from the adults. Adults usually aren't allowed into the youth areas, so that's just for the youth only. All the ships that I've been on have had the mini golf, and Oasis of the Sea is the same thing. They do have a mini golf course, and but Oasis of the Sea has a zip line, which I think is pretty neat. I'm not sure if I'll be brave enough to try it or not, but they do have a zip line across I think it's the back section of the ship. Like I said before in the last video when I was talking about the shows, they have a skating rink. Of course, there is a show on the skating rink, but that's also, they have time for open skating. So if you wanted to go skating, you could do that also. They have their boardwalk area, and in their boardwalk area they have a carousel. So if you would like to ride the carousel, you can ride the carousel. I believe everything that I've listed so far there's no charge for them. They're free. They come along with the activities on the ship. I do know with like the flow rider, if you take flow rider lessons, they do have a charge for that. They have a spa on all the ships, have spas, and of course any services in the spa, you would pay an extra charge for that. Steve and I did enjoy a couples massage on, I think it was the first ship that we were on, and that was really nice. They did a nice job with giving the massage, and we enjoyed that. If you do go to the classes in the fitness center does offer special classes. I believe there are charges for those classes. I have used the fitness center on the ship before. I like the treadmill. I have a treadmill here at home that I use. And I do, you know, from time to time, I may use a treadmill on the ship if I feel like I need some additional exercise. And that, you can use the fitness center at no charge. But if you wanted to take a class, I do believe there's a charge for that. On the Oasis of the Sea, I see where they have a full-size basketball court. I know that on other ships they do have some basketball, but it's usually not a full-size court. So this ship being so large, it has so much extra to offer. Of course, all ships have the casinos. We don't do a whole lot of gambling, Steve and I. There's so much other things to do on the ship. We don't feel a need to gamble. But if that's something you like to do, I mean, they do have blackjack tournaments and other things, you know, that learn how to do the slot machines and other programs like that in the casinos. So if you wanted to do an activity in the casino, they're open to do that. I know there's a lot of areas on the ship that like the library, that is quiet, and if you want to go somewhere quiet during the day and you don't want to stay in your room, you know, maybe you don't have a room with a balcony, or you just, you know, you don't want to be confined to your room, you want to get out and see the ship a little bit, there are some quiet areas. Steve and I have spent some time in the library where we bring a dice game or a card game, and they also have games available there that you can use in the library area where you can sit and just play a game, or you can go to a quiet spot on the ship and read, or do puzzles or something like that, like a puzzle book. I always bring a cryptogram book because I like to do cryptograms, which are word puzzles. So if I just want to sit, sometimes I'll go find a quiet spot to sit and watch people and activities and just do my puzzles. Of course, there's plenty of live entertainment anytime you want to go and watch a little band, or even karaoke. In some places they have the karaoke. That is always fun to do. Steve and I like to sit and watch that, maybe have a drink and watch the people singing. We don't usually get up and sing, but we do enjoy watching that. Each ship will give you a sheet every day. The Royal Caribbean, these are from Royal Caribbean. I keep them because I put them in my scrapbook. So I have these from each of the ships that we've been on. These are the ones that Royal Caribbean give out, and this was from our last cruise, and this is, they call the Cruise Compass. And what it is they'll basically have a page in here with your offers for the day, things that are coming along, like pictures with the captain, and it'll tell what time you can go get your picture taken with the captain. It's saying diamond sale, so it'll say there's a diamond sale in the shopping area, and it starts at 2:30 p.m. so go down to the shopping area and check out the diamonds. Or double points on slots, so go down and play the slot machines and we'll give you double points. The drink of the day, it lists a drink of the day on here. It has some stuff for the spa, Medi Spa, wrinkle remedies, and I guess it's a little seminar that they're offering, so you can go to the spa and learn about how to get rid of wrinkles. So they have lots of little things like that, so you're never ever going to get bored on a ship. Then it lists your daytime activities and some evening activities on there. There's usually something, they have a cruise director on every ship, and he usually has a little bit of something going on somewhere, a game or something you can play with him, or a program that you can do with him. This also, on the second page on this, it lists professional portraits. So this was probably one of the formal nights on the ship, and they do the portraits. So you get all dressed up pretty for formal night, and you go to the area where they're doing portraits, and there'll be 2 or 3 photographers set up to do portraits with you. Of course, you'll have to purchase the portraits. If you want the portraits, they'll have them up in the portrait area. You can pick out the prints that you want, and there is a charge for those. They do have package deals, and this lists the package deals for the portraits. And then it says gift ideas on here. That next page in here, it lists the food and drink of the day, and each day they have a special drink, and of course they'll come to you at certain times when you're sitting around the ship or maybe at a show, and they'll say our drink of the day today is, this one says it's Paradise Punch, a perfect mingling of Bacardi's superior rum, coconut rum, peach schnapps, and pineapple and cranberry juices, shaken and served on the rocks. And their drink of the day was $6.75 was the pricing of that. And this was from our last cruise. So I usually will try the drink of the day if it's something that appeals to me. The rum drinks with coconut in them, I like that kind of a drink. Pineapple. I don't, like I said, I'm not a big drinker, but I do enjoy when I'm on cruises to have a nice drink like that. So I would probably try that drink that day if somebody came around and offered that drink to me. Then it talks about arts. They do have an art gallery on most ships, and there are art auctions. So Steve and I did attend one of the art auctions one time just to see what it was about and to look at the art. I like looking at paintings and portraits and stuff. So I did enjoy that. I think he enjoyed that also. There's a variety of different artists and different styles of art. and then they did auction some of it off, and they do ship it to you if you purchase a piece there. So there are, if you're interested in art at all, there's an area on the ship that caters to that type of a thing. Then the rest of this, it has something about, you know, a watch sale in here, different sales in the shopping area on the ship. Always something to keep you busy. Tournament day, it's talking about things going on in the casino at 1 o'clock. Royal Slots tournament, 2 o'clock blackjack tournament, 3 o'clock poker tournament round 2, and 4:30 poker tournament around 4. So if you're a gambler and you like to play poker, you might want to check that out. Talked about tuxedo rental in here. So I'm taking it this Cruise Compass was from a formal night, so it is talking about if you want to rent a tuxedo, that they offer that on the ship too. And then they also offer fresh flowers, so if you wanted to get fresh flowers brought to your room for a special occasion, or maybe just for your loved one for the formal night, then you can get fresh flowers from them. It's telling you how to stay connected. It's talking about how to make phone calls at sea. And then it's offering also bingo down here. Now, I do tell you, I may not gamble in the casino, but when there's bingo, if I'm not doing anything else, I will go and play bingo. I've won a little bit on 2 of the ships that I was on. I won one of the bingos. So, I mean, it wasn't the big jackpot, but, you know, it was, I think one of them was around $200, and the other one was a little bit over $100. So, I mean, that pays for your bingo game and then some. So, and a couple of drinks probably. So, it's fun to play bingo. Then on the next page, it talks a little bit about shore excursions. See, these compasses are really, really helpful. They put these in your room the evening before, like this would be for day 2. So on day 1, they would put it in your room in the evening. And so you have plenty of time to look it over and figure out if there's anything in it that you really want to do for the next day. You can kind of schedule it in there if you're a person that likes to schedule. In here there's a lunch and a dinner schedule, and tells you where you can go. It does say it's formal night, so it tells you that. It tells you snacks, what time room service offers different things, or you know what areas to go to at certain times of day if you want a snack or a meal. And then on the back, I like this part, the back of it, the last page of the Cruise Compass, where it kind of lists every activity and what time of day it is. So if you're sitting around 3 o'clock and you say, what is there to do? You know, kind of like, you know, done sitting at the pool, you know, kind of wanted to do a little something. Is there anything going on? You can kind of look at it and it'll say 3 p.m. there's a poker tournament, there's a basketball tournament game, or pickup basketball play, open rock climbing, putting on the hits game show with the cruise director. So you go with the cruise director and do a little game show with them. There's a seminar on inch loss. Oh, from the day spa. So how to lose inches, I guess. Cash prize bingo. So you see where I circled it here? Yeah, we're going to play some bingo. And then there's another fitness class listed. There's, and then at 4 o'clock they have a footprint analysis at the fitness center. At one of the ships, I remember they had sent us out something and said that they were going to do a Make-A-Wish with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And if you went to the pool area and purchased a t-shirt, everybody, you know, put the t-shirts on over what they were wearing. And I think it was $10 for the t-shirt, which went to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And everybody that bought a t-shirt, we kind of paraded around the ship, which was kind of limited because that day it kind of was sprinkling a little bit. So we stayed on a shorter path, I guess, around the ship. And then at the end, they brought us back to an area where they had a large cake made for people who participated, and everybody got a piece of cake, which I thought was really nice to support the Make-A-Wish Foundation and have something a little bit different on the cruise ship that probably you wouldn't see on other cruise ships. I'm not sure if Oasis of the Sea will do that or not, because the ship that did that was a Royal Caribbean ship, and I thought that that was very, very nice. But there's plenty to do. Trying to think of other things that we might do. One of the ships we were on had a movie theater, and I can't remember with Oasis of the Sea or not if they listed a movie theater as one of the things in there, but you know, it's great if you're in the afternoon or something, or morning even, and you don't have anything scheduled and you just want something quiet to do, stop by the movie theater and watch a movie, and that's always nice too, because there's very limited TV on the ship, and if you're a person that likes to watch TV or have that kind of entertainment, it's very limited on the ship, so it's nice to have a movie theater where you can go just catch a movie if you want to. Then again, it has the late night entertainment, and it tells you what's going on in each of the nightclubs in areas like that at nighttime, what bands will be playing in there or what the entertainment is going to be. So there's jazz clubs, there's, you know, all kinds of dance clubs on the ship. And I know with Royal Caribbean too, I believe they have a parade on the ship in the probably the boardwalk area at night, which is a lot of fun too, which I've seen a few videos on YouTube of people that have taken videos of that, and I'm sure that I'll be able to take someone on there too. But yeah, just check your cruise compass, and in other ships, I know this is Royal Caribbean, but even on Celebrity, when we were on Celebrity, we got the same thing. We got a day sheet where we could look and see what we wanted to do. Plenty of activities, so don't worry about getting bored, because you're probably not going to get to do everything you want to do. There's so much going on all the time. Just a fun time, well worth the money. Most of it, this stuff is complimentary unless you're, you know, again, gambling or drinking or something like that. Maybe taking a class. We have booked, actually for the Oasis of the Sea, we booked a wine tasting experience. On like our 5th day, they offered some wine tasting. And that's a fun thing to do too. So we did pay for that in advance. There is a charge for that. So we booked that already and put that on our reservation so that we can do that. On another ship, they have the back of the ship tour where you can tour the production area where they put on the shows. You can go back into the employee areas, some of them, and they'll show you parts of the employee area. You can go up on the bridge and visit with the captain and see what it looks like up on the bridge. That experience was a lot of fun too. We did that on, I believe we did that on the Carnival Cruise Line, and that was a lot of fun. There's activities like that too that cost extra, the cupcake decorating class, things like that. There's always something to do. So if you're worried about taking a cruise and getting bored, you're never ever going to get bored. There's always some kind of entertainment or some kind of activity. So these are the activities that I can think about to talk to you about right now. I hope this has been helpful to you. If you've enjoyed this video, check out my other videos that I've done on cruising. I'll link the last one to this one, and subscribe, comment, like, and please join me again. I'll have another video next Tuesday on a different topic leading up to our cruise on the Oasis of the Sea. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a great day.